Hello, guys, and welcome back to Fox to Fox Report. It is full time at the King Power Stadium. We defeat Liverpool 1-0. What a surprise, and especially the way we defended throughout the match. Liverpool, a team that loves to press. From the start, we saw them just pressing out of defense on Marty, Ndidi, Castagna, Luke Thomas, all being pressured by Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, really giving them no options to pass on the ground. So literally everything had to be over long balls or over the head type of passes. But yeah, we found our way. We found those types of open spaces that I was talking about that we had back in our match against Man City, where we can use that, dribble maybe a little bit, or you see someone who's open and just give them a long ball or do that quick play and get out of that pressure by Liverpool. And that's pretty much what happened with Lookman when he created that play from his own possession. He passed over to Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, and then you see Lookman make the run right from the half field all the way to the box of Liverpool. So yeah, what a amazing performance by Leicester City, and what a way to come back from just going up against a side that just on pressure throughout the entire game. But first, let's go over to the first half, where we had a couple changes into our starting 11. We did include Vardy and Tielemans. We go with a 4-3-1-2, and that is with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Our back four on the left side, we have Luke Thomas, Wilfred Ndidi in the center with Daniel Amartey, and on the right is Timothy Castagna. Now, our three defensive midfielders, we have Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Samori in the middle, and on the right we have Hamza Chowdhury. And our attacking midfielder is our number 10, James Maddison, with two strikers up top this time. So we're not having no strikers on the bench, and that is Jamie Vardy and Kelechi Iheanacho. Both the duo starts up top, and really just looking at this formation and looking at the players who started the match, you have to say it was quite more so a defensive type of starting 11. Really, the only ones who could attack would be Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, Samori, not really, and Hamza Chowdhury is also mostly a defensive player. So really, the only attack you have is James Maddison, Kelechi Iheanacho, and Jamie Vardy. And really, the way the first half played out, we were basically just defending our own area. Liverpool just numerous counterattacks, crossing the ball in, taking shots. We're just trying to block Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, who are making runs past us, overhead passes. Really, we were working our asses off in that defense with Castagna, with Amartey, with Ndidi, Luke Thomas, just making sure no one gets left unmarked, and they did a great job. It was honestly a long first 45 minutes. However, we did have some chances in that first half, but really nothing as far as fluidity went in the midfield, because like I said, with our midfield, with Hamza Chowdhury, Samori, players who really don't mostly attack, but mostly really defend. Now, what really needed there in that first half was perhaps maybe Tielemans, or we could add Lookman. But probably Brendan Rodgers didn't want to put them on too soon, because we did have a game just a little over 45 minutes or 45 hours ago against Man City. So that really also plays a part in the selection of our starting 11. But mostly, yeah, in the first half, it was defending. And then you have that PK where we just have to watch out for that dive that we have to make in the box, especially when you're going up against Mo Salah, who was a player of just having that quick feet, having that quick touch where he'll just be in one area and then just boom, zoom out to the other. And if you stick your foot at the wrong time, you're going to trip him. And that's what happened with Wilfred Ndidi. Like, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, here we go again. But looking at Mo Salah and just looking at the record of Liverpool, really a team that doesn't miss PKs. But you have Kasper Schmeichel, and there are moments where you might say, Kasper Schmeichel, why are you giving that risky pass? Or like, he's not really playing his part as a keeper that well. He's holding on to the ball for too long, or he lets go of the ball too soon. He gives a risky pass, or he's just not catching the ball really hard enough, or it's just one of those things where recently we questioned Cassius Michael in his goalkeeping abilities, and this time really we have to thank him for, because an outcome here with that PK that was almost could have been scored and could have been a different outcome was saved, and we were able to react to that rebound. You have Mo Salah head the ball in, it hits the top post, and then you have Kieran Hall, who's there alert to get the ball out, going right past Trent Alexander-Arnold. And also with Kieran Hall, he is a player who now I think has reached his form in the Premier League. He is now a Premier League player who can just go up against anybody. You did not see him in this match just shrug off or just feel uncomfortable. No, he had full confidence in this game. He had the ball, kept possession, gave great passes, took players on. He's at full control of his own abilities, and it's only going to get better. So before I say anything, man of the match in this game, I got to say it goes to Kieran Hall. Lookman, of course, he also made a great impact, but throughout those 90 minutes, you have to give it to Kieran Hall. He's been just working his butt off from this match into all the previous matches he's played. So good job to Kieran Hall, a phenomenal player coming from our academy, and that's what we want to see. Players who come from our own coaching staff through the ranks of the academy and just coming into this first team performing to the very best. And that just really shows what our academy is about, and it's about performing the best players in which they come on and just are very effective. Now, we go into the second half where we have to change things up a bit, because like the first half, we were mostly defending, not really finding any connectivity between our midfield and our attacking. So we have to make some changes, and really the changes that were made on 10 minutes after the second half was for Tielemans and Lookman. Now, those were the two changes that I believe needed to be made. So we took out Chowdhury and we took out Kelechi Iheanacho. Now, Kelechi Iheanacho wasn't really doing much in that first half, so it is understandable with him to come out, and then we put in Tielemans, and then we take out Chowdhury, who really wasn't doing much, but also needed more of an attack, and that's why we took him out and put in Lookman. His vision, the way he likes to play that quick 1-2s, and just that confidence of, doesn't matter who's in front of him, if it's Trent Alexander-Arnold, he'll take him on, or he'll just hold the ball, but also not like really crumble under pressure. And just the way he made that first goal. He starts from the midfield. He looks in one direction, then changes the other direction, or changes back into the left wing, and then sees Kieran Hall there. He gives him a pass. Kieran Hall receives. He dribbles forward through the side, and then you have Lookman through the middle, just making the run, asking for the ball back. So that 1-2 in a way, and then you give him back to Kieran Hall gives it back to Lookman. You have Lookman just dribble ball in the box. He takes a shot bottom left corner of the goal. Allison seems to not see anything. It goes right through him, and what a difference that Lookman made coming onto that pitch. So that's beginning to question me now whether who is more effective in that left wing position, Harvey Barnes or Adam Lookman. Because from what we saw with Adam Lookman, within that short amount of time when he came on, he caused a lot of positive effectiveness in this squad in his own position. So we'll have to see. But from the looks of it, it looks like, yes, that left wing position is mostly given, or preferably should be considered for Adam Lookman. But we'll get onto that, once we figure out, what the situation is with Harvey Barnes coming back, and we'll see what we can do about it. But looking, like I said, that left wing position, it's honestly, it worked well for Adam Lookman. And throughout that match, after that goal, we were just defending. Liverpool were just surprised. We scored on them. We really caught them just out of nowhere, where they didn't think that Lookman, a player who will just really kind of fake you out, going in one direction but change directions quickly, and then have a ball be passed over back to him while he's making that run through the middle. So they just came full on attack on us, just having possession, trying to find ways through the middle or to the side, crossing balls in the corners. I've lost count of the amount of corners that Liverpool had. really, because we're just defending, and oh my God, my heart was just racing. Like, come on, the time has to go by. The time has to go quickly. What literally felt like what was like half an hour, 25 minutes felt like days for me. That time went by so slow. I'm pretty sure it felt like that for everybody that was at the game, watching at home. We were just counting the seconds, counting the minutes for that to go to 90, and then we have 5 minutes of extra time. Now we sit in ninth place with 25 points. We have a game that we have to make up. So we're just going to see exactly how we can just use this just positive momentum, this positive performance that can take from this game against Liverpool and bring it on to other opponents, because if anything, we just defeated one of the strongest teams in the league this season, aside from Man City, but also Liverpool in second place, really not having that bad of a record. Only now it's their second defeat this season. So we have a lot to be proud of from this match. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts about our performance in this match. Who do you think was the man of the match? Who deserves more playing time? Who you think was underrated, that performed exceptional in this match? And what are your thoughts coming forward into our match against Norwich? And also, please leave a like, subscribe, because here we're talking all about Leicester City. And just like I said, what a way to just kick off our post Boxing Day. Coming in, we're going to the new year with a victory, an important victory, and now we still have a long season ahead of us. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.